We have certainly gotten lots of publicity over the last few weeks as media houses have added their views on some of TCI matters. An article featured on Caribbean News Now as top story on December 23, 2010, listed as Confusion Reigns in Turks and Caicos as Holiday Looms, talked about Commissioner of Police Edward Hall and Deputy Commissioner Hubert Hughes being dismissed early next year as announced by His Excellency the Governor Gordon Wetherell in a surprising release. The article stated, quote, "The early retirement of Police Commissioner Edward Hall and his Deputy Commissioner Hubert Hughes seems to be clouded by a refusal to name an assistant commissioner the governor's press release indicated will also be retired early. Local television station WIV4 has speculated that this may be Assistant Commissioner Clark, who is the most senior person in this post. The station has also reported confusion about the retirements at this time. Inquiries to the government have failed to confirm or deny Clark as the person affected. Several months ago, an independent investigation was commissioned into the running of the police force. The report coming out of this investigation, which landed in the governor's hands months ago, has never been made public. Information that has leaked out has indicated the force was not being run properly. This and the fact that outside Canadians are planned as immediate replacements for the top police officials have caused speculations that the report triggered the early retirements. This top story article received over 1,000 hits in less than a week. MiamiNewTimes.com did an article on that same day on the 5 lowest Latin American moments of 2010, in their opinion, that is. Well, it might surprise you to know that Turks and Caicos was mentioned in the top spot of this humiliating story. The article stated, quote, "Half of America is still in a tizzy about Obama supposedly bending the Bill of Rights over a picnic table by passing his health care reform. Just imagine if the Constitution were actually violated. Well, that's just what happened in the island nation chain of Turks and Caicos. Technically still a part of the United Kingdom, TNC suffered the humiliation of having its constitution suspended and elected leaders dismissed in 2009 after a British investigation into political corruption. To add insult to injury, this summer, officials in the UK had to bail out the completely broke island and suspend new elections until at least 2012. In today's edition of Caribbean News Now, the TCI made top story again in an article listed as Turks and Caicos Crown policy to be reformed after massive abuse. It talked about Crown land sales escalating during the former administration, outlining that sales of Crown land had previously averaged about $15 million per year and rose to an underreported $58 million per year. But they also mentioned some of the controversial matters Crown land sparked here as well. This article had over 600 hits in one day. It is safe to say that we are definitely making news around the world. For WIV4 News on this Christmas holiday, I'm Amanda Miller.